They are into a mega project of wastewater
very,
management.
yeah.
It's taken up a very big task.
So big task and a challenging one because none of us we are
Into a
from IT field.
mega project of
Yeah, very major.
wastewater. Correct. And it's a very important topic, wastewater management.
It is not only wastewater; it is water and waste.
Water and waste, okay.
So all type of water, including wastewater, including your drinking water and everything. And waste includes everything: e-waste, plastic waste, dry waste, wet waste, all these things.
Okay, okay. Great. So that is one big article on buy block.
Yeah,
Buy block. So plastic waste into construction blocks.
yes.
Big business vertical.
Alifia Gaurav is not joining today, okay?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so maybe we'll have to another 2 to 3 minutes, maybe we have to start.
Okay. So welcome to Entrepreneur Connect 2.0. And very happy to see some of our Indian friends back today. And we look forward to have you back every week. We meet every Saturday from 7:30 to 9. And this group is about empowering our connections and empowering our networks and helping each other to help to empower networks and get benefits from each other's networks. And ideally, the end goal is to bring out business opportunities for all of us. And understanding the COVID and understanding how the world was impacted last year, we've understood one thing, that maybe 2020 was sort of fine, okay, for a lot of people, for simple reason that they had a backlog from 2019, which have helped and happened to run 2020 well. But what we're seeing more and more now in 2021, that backlog has dried. So people are now extremely more optimistic, definitely, because the market is relatively picking up slightly and getting more immune to the pandemic and its after effects, but necessarily they are on a dry pipeline. So what we want to do with Entrepreneur Connect, our goal is to help you to bring a brand new network of connections and help to promote your businesses through each other and through different networks, and see how we can help you to benefit and get the most out of all of us. Let's take control of 2021. Are we all in? If you're all in, let's type a yes in the chat so that we can all use the chat wisely. We will encourage you to use the chat, throw your information. This is the place you sell yourself. Put your contacts, put your emails, put everything in the chat. And Anil, would you put our WhatsApp group as well? That's a members only WhatsApp group. You're free to promote your businesses as much as you like. This is a sales group. Nobody's going to stop you at all. Put your contacts, connections, your brochures, and let's see how well you position. Maybe you will understand what you could do different, or what is working and what is not for yourself out of the insights that you get. Okay, now how we operate is we will have a brief introduction about ourselves, and then we will have a little bit about who you're looking for in a contact and connection from the network that we currently have. If anybody has a contact, you will raise your hand and I write you onto a list. This list is shared in the group WhatsApp that we finally have. Okay. And in the end, we have a guest speaker who's going to be Paritosh Pathak. And he's going to insight and give us some insight about where we can all take our journey to the next level. And we talk on different topics every week. So we always have a guest speaker. Is Sabri ready to do his business presentation today?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, awesome. So we have a small, from the members that keep coming, we have a 10-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute session where the member gets an opportunity to promote his business and guide us and tell us a little bit about us. So all of us, when we meet every week, we have more idea about how we can position his business better to our network and our connections, and also understand how we can help him to do that. So each of us can get a chance of a 5-minute introduction of your business every week. So let's start with Sabri. Sabri, you can share the screen if you like.
Yeah, sure. Okay. 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 Good morning, everyone. This is Sabri. I'm the co-founder of fistersports.com. Um, we are basically from Chennai, and we do, we are in the business since 2017. And fistersports.com is basically a platform that promotes young athletes in India and only Indian athletes. Okay, so these are few of the athletes which who we featured, and we did photo shoots for them. And so I'll just take a brief. I'll give you a brief introduction about what Fister Sports is. So we are basically India's first and fastest growing sports media platform that promotes young rising stars from schools and colleges. When I say schools and colleges, we look at an age group of under 23. So basically, any good athlete from different sports playing at an international level, we do reach out to them. We do recognize them. We ensure that these great talents are celebrated and given a platform to the Indian audience, where Indian audience will understand, okay, we also have such different athletes in different sports who are adding laurels to the country. Okay, so our vision is basically to inspire and unleash the athlete within. What we try to say here is anyone who is reading our content should realize or should understand that, okay, so there are other sports as well. No, we also have played sports before, and we should continue sports. So that's what our vision is. Any person who's reading our content should get inspired, and they should go out and play. That's what our whole intention is. So we are very serious about what we are doing. And it's basically a few insights about what we are and how we reach to people. So we are in different social media platforms, but I'm just listing out the top three social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, where we have 301K followers to all put together, and we cover 20 plus sports. And we have so far given received 20 million impressions in the website, and we have featured more than 300 plus athletes. Most of them are under 20. I mean, all of them are under 23, and most of them are very much unknown to people in India. Okay, and our target audience is somewhere between 16 to 35, the people who are following us basically. But there are also people in other age groups, but this is the major chunk of people who are looking at us. So we do different services. This would be more on sports, but I would give you, because we are a media platform, we do a lot of digital content, digital production, social media, and all that. So I would directly take you to the services which are can be utilized by any brand, not only sports brand. So basically, we do advertising for brands that are looking to promote their products to youngsters, which I said, like 16 to 35 years old people in India. If they want to promote a product to them, definitely they have a good space. We are a very niche, and we are very targeted, very focused website. So you can advertise your products with us. And we do social media management, because we ourselves are handling our social media platforms, and we have enough experience of creating good content. So otherwise we will not be there in the business. So we know how to do it. We can also do for others. So we do content management for different brands. We do campus sports promotions. I will show you. We have associated with many institutions in India, the premium institutions. I'll list you in the latest slides. And also we promote events. We also manage events. We also do design services for different brands. We have been doing it since we started. And we also do product photography, because we have good photographers in our team. So we also do for product photography, which we have done in the past as well. And we do good SEO, right? Because we are a website which is looking to sell content. So we know what the importance of SEO, and we also understand know how SEO is done and how it can be done for different sectors. So everyone who is there in the startup is basically from different industry, but everyone is a sports passionate member. So our few works, Special Olympics is one of the major work which we are very proud about. We have done complete digital media management and technical consultation for International Football Championship that happened last year. And we do a lot of social media and design work services for clubs, like running clubs, and this is a German-based product. You might see this in Amazon. So we do complete photography, content management, designing, social media for them. And we also have done a complete campaign for Sedu FC, which is the I League. If any one of you are following football, yeah, this might be interesting to you. This is the first in Tamil Nadu women's team that won the I League football, which is the most respected league in India. Before ISL came, even now it is the most respected. Definitely ISL is more commercial, yes. And we have done for few football clubs. And these are the brands that we have associated in the past, and we are also currently working with them. Decathlon, a lot of IITs. We have associated with every IIT in India. Name any IIT, we have associated with them. We have promoted their campus sports. And good big BITS Pilani, big institutes in Mumbai. We are very strong in Mumbai. Though we are present in Chennai, we are very strong in Mumbai because most of the audience are in Mumbai. And we are currently working for Brain City, the one who's behind Entrepreneurs Connect. And we are also Alpha Team is also one of our client. We have currently started working with them, and we have associated with many different brands, and that's it. So I wanted to conclude in a very short time. So that's my business. Any person, any brand looking to create a good online presence, we are here. Any brand that is looking to promote their product to youngsters in India, we are here. That's it.
Would connects of institutions help you, Sabri?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean to say universities where we have connects where we can connect you with.
Yeah.
In Maharashtra.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so
as I said, we are very strong in Mumbai as such and
yeah,
Pune.
but in suppose for example, Nashik, we have Sandeep University, if you have heard of.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very strong here. So
yeah,
the university, Sandeep University is very big. We have a lot of engineering colleges here in Nashik.
Okay.
We can
Definitely
connect you if you are interested.
Sure.
Hari sir, even you can try with Bosla Military School.
Yeah, I can connect him, provided I was wanting to know whether he needs such connects because because more than that is whether he needs. I can connect.
Definitely, we need such connects because the whole intention of we coming in this business is basically we understand India being such a big country. We all complain that we don't win medals. The basic reason is there is a huge pressure for such young athletes that they need to select a career or study as the first preference. So if we keep recognizing them, that is the biggest motivation, that they never give up sports, they'll continue sports. So if they continue sports,
I also shared one connect with you of one Mr. Vikrant Mehta, the international player for badminton. I've already given you his name and number, under 23 years from Nashik.
Okay.
I've shared on your personal wall.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, I've shared that. I'll connect you to the universities also here. At least 3 connects I'll give you. So total 4 you will have from me. 4 connects.
So
one or two questions. Like one is that do you have any plan to franchise it to other states apart from maybe?
You mean no? We are not looking at franchising it, but we do have presence across India because we interview athletes across India. So we have a lot of journalists who are spread out across India. So we have a team of freelancers, in-house journalists who are spread out in India. So we are present in basically every state. So we have people who can do it for us.
Okay, so we don't want to franchise it to
franchise. No, we are also trying to as I was saying before, I'm also trying to get in the Dubai Middle East market. Definitely yes. Okay. But in India, we are not looking at franchising, but we definitely need people who can help us in sales and all that. Yeah, that is okay.
Another thing, like once you find a talent, like say for a budding cricketer from state of Tamil Nadu or state of Maharashtra, what do you do? What is the next action that you do?
See, we normally understand the credentials. Basically, if we find an athlete who is really good, and most of the times what happens is a lot of athletes do come to us we were the first one to do, so people were very happy. Athletes did never see such spotlight for them. So when they come to us, if they are really good, they have achieved something for the country, we definitely interview them, and we write an amazing article. We create a gallery. It's completely new for them, right? So we do such things, and then what happens is, the moment we do, a lot of Indian sports followers, they understand, okay, there is an athlete like this, so there is a good visibility for them. So that is the biggest first thing that we try to do. And next step is, if some branch wants to connect with them for sponsorship and all that, we do connect them, help them with that as well.
Thank you. Thanks.
We produce content around athletes, basically.
Okay.
Sabri, me and Pradeep are revamping our website, so we'll just get connected with you.
Sure. I'm
right.
Yeah, we highly recommend Sabri because he's doing it for Brain City. Brain City is the company that I am actually working for.
I saw that.
Yeah, and he's doing an amazing job. So we recommend actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we connected at this right time, because today at 2 p.m. we already have somebody to whom we are, finalizing. So we'll have a word with Sabri also.
Sure, Mr.
Great. Thank you, Sabri, for sharing. And I think it's been very insightful. What I really love about his business is it's a unique niche. Like, it's not in the shark-infested red ocean waters, right? And it's such a unique niche. And I think all of us can learn something from this and identify a unique niche where we can become dominate players and take it further from there. So well done, Sabri, on that. So he does do marketing in the general waters also, but he's picked this unique niche about sports and how can he increase the sports enthusiasts and stuff like that. So for anyone who knows a child or a student who's gifted with a sport skill, you can give him to the safe hands of Sabri and let him get what he deserves, let him get into the limelight that he deserves, right? So so we already have Harihara and Dharmishta who's going to connect with him. Does anyone know a child who could benefit from his services, or have anyone that they want to connect with him on a one-on-one, or share a contact or a lead? It need not be someone that you have in your own family or someone. It could be someone completely, once upon a time I met and I have a number that you can share it with him, and it's his job then to take care of calling and following up with them. Does anyone have anything? You can raise your hand and I'll put your name in. Santosh. Okay. So I'm going to write Santosh. We have Harihara and Dharmesh. And Sabri, it's your duty to make sure you call them, because if you don't, then, what good is it? So great. Excellent. Thank you, Sabri, for your time. And I love it that you were precise and on time. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Excellent. So now this is the format how we do. And we will now go to all of each of the attendees and allow them to introduce their business. Anil, would you like to go first? Since you already sort of introduced your company. So let's hear it from you.
Definitely. Yes. Thank you, Olivia. My name is Anil. I represent the company Brain City. Brain City is an online educational platform, very unique in our own way, in the sense like we are the only company connect authors and trainers, basically. What is our uniqueness is that we have live sessions and recorded sessions, both at the same time. Not many companies provide both at the same time. So we are very unique in this way. And we are a Dubai-based company registered with the Dubai Development Authority. And Dubai government has recognized the Brain City as one of the smartest products in Dubai. So this is another uniqueness that we have it. Our website is about to launch in a week from now. It is operational, but it is still not launched. So once we are fully operational, we will be connecting all the trainers. And Alifia is one of our trainer. Just to, she will be training on our platform on sales. So this is what Brain City is all about. And definitely I will come with our own business pitch in coming days. So then I will introduce you more on the business pitch.
Awesome, lovely. Anil, is there an ask for this week? Are you looking for any contact or connection from our ever
Yes,
connected
a few
network?
asked, like we have a couple of programs scheduled in the coming week. The one is the 19, 20, 24 Sanjay Agarwal. Sanjay Agarwal is a famous trainer. He's a retired IRS officer, so he'll be coming on the Brain City platform to speak on productivity enhancement. And there are a couple of other products are there. Naina will be, I think, introducing a mastermind product again. So I'll leave it for Naina on that. Yes. And
So,
I'll publish.
great. So he's offering the 3-day master on 19th to 21st Feb on productivity. So does anyone want to connect with Anil for a productivity training that they're conducting? Anyone can raise your hand and I can put your name.
Details can be put in the group and we can get
I
connected.
will publicize it in the group. Yes, the referral group. I will put it.
Okay, great. So Santosh, I put your name as well to connect with Anil since you raised your hand. And okay,
Mr.
great,
Anil.
awesome.
Sorry.
Yes, Mr. Anand.
Yeah, Mr. Anil, if you permit, I will like to connect you to one Dr. Deji Folutule from Nigeria.
Okay, perfect, sir. I will. Anyway, our 101 is still pending, so we definitely will offline.
Because I think last meeting we were discussing, we are looking for some connection in African countries. So I could happen to talk with Dr. Deji Folutule. We are doing some programs together there.
Okay, great. So the Mr. Anand Kumar, I've written your name as well. So Anil is going to connect with Mr. Anand Kumar for a Nigeria contact and Santosh for a one-on-one. Okay, excellent. Thank you so much.
No, if Anil needs a contact, I'll give him in Mozambique also.
Oh, wow. So Anil, now you're going to Africa. So nice.
I'll connect him with Mozambique.
Yeah, we want to go global, right? So,
Harihara, why don't you introduce your business next?
Hi friends, my name is Harihar Sharma. I represent my firm called as Bhavani Shankar Inflex. My brand name is called as Handyman Multigrain Pop. We are a healthy snack made out of multi-millets, 8 millets that we use, which is rice, wheat, ragi, nasni, oats, flaxseed and til. These are created into a granule and creates a pop with 280 degrees temperature. This is generally not a papad or a khakra. It is completely zero oil, zero sugar, zero cholesterol, zero trans fat, and zero preservatives. 100% baked with a 6-month shelf life. What I seek today from here is connects from food importers, anyone who's importing food into food products from India origin to Dubai is something that would be a helpful connect for me. I would also like, since there are a lot of Indian audience here, so anyone could connect me to FMCG, fast moving consumer goods distribution. I am looking for having this distribution pan India. So there also you can connect me. Other than Dubai and GCC, also other countries I would like to do business. So connect me to any location where you feel that there is someone who's into the food distribution. And this is a blue ocean business, which means that I am the only one. So this is a very unique business. And we also have a live snacking option where we make it in front of the customer and serve. So this is another franchisee option also available. Thank you. Connect with me on a personal thing to know more. Thank you.
Great. Awesome. They're very yummy. I must tell you, he's already bribed half the members on the group, especially the team and the leadership team. So
I'm waiting.
Oh, it doesn't reach India
In
as fast.
Mumbai, he's staying closest to me and he's yet so far away.
Oh, no, very far, very far. International borders are the better waters. So
I will meet you personally, Dharmishta, in Mumbai. I live in Mulund, so I will come and meet you personally.
I'm waiting.
Does anyone have a contact for Harihara? He's looking for FMCG distributors all over India and all over the world. Does anybody know anything food, or know anybody who knows anything food?
I can explore for him. I can hunt distributors for him in and around Aurangabad.
Okay, lovely.
Okay, but I'm coming, Sabri, to Chennai to be with you next week.
Sure, Mr. Harihara.
Yeah.
Harihara, I don't know where, how you travel the international borders in your car. Then it goes on water? I don't know.
I will travel by flight and then in your car. That is right.
Okay, my car, right? Okay, awesome. So we have Anand Kumar, we have Dharmishta, and we have Santosh to connect with Harihara for his yummy snack with a lot of zeros on it. So I think his business is also going to have a lot of zeros, the rate at which he puts zeros in his marketing pitch. Santosh, would you like to introduce yourself next?
Well, okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. Well, first of all, good morning to all. I mean, well, I consider myself as a introvert, so this session is for me only, or for the people like me, introverts need a good networking. I mean, knowledge, skills, attitude, and experience, isn't it? So, since I didn't prepare an elevator pitch, so I will read out for you, please. Please try to understand me. Please try to sympathize or empathize me. Okay. Well, I'm Santosh Kagwate. I help people to protect their life, liability, property, and guarantee, so that they can create wealth for themselves, plan higher education for their children, plan lavish marriages for their children again, and plan happy retirement life for themselves. I can log in life insurance policies for, globally. I can log in life insurance policies globally, and I can log in general insurance policies in India. So the after the three basic needs, the roti, kapda, and makan, insurance should be the fourth and the most necessary thing for anybody and everybody, isn't it? So and since you all are my networking peers, I expect you to just put a word in and around you, among your friends, families, and maybe relatives. Since I can log in life insurance policies globally, so NRIs will be the focus for me. And for general insurance, like health insurance and accident insurance and rest of all types of insurance, I can log in policies in India, pan India. So
Brilliant. Thank you very
insurance is a
much.
need.
Alicia, you can rephrase him. You can rephrase him as not a health insurance, but a wealth insurance.
Right. So, yeah. Very good advice, sir. Very good advice. I'm here because of Mr. Harihara Sharma, and I think Mr. Paritosh can explain how introverts need a networking kind of activities. Thanks a lot. Thank
What
you.
I must say is I love the dedication that he has towards a worked out elevator pitch, right? I mean, when most people just say, come to a networking event and introduce yourself, to just blabber whatever comes first into their mind, right? And you lose that opportunity where you get a chance to, say and do what you do. And I think he drafted out his target audience really well. He had said his NRI for life insurance and looking for the global, and then he rightly picked what he's looking for in India. And I think all of these you should, because it's such a beautiful, awesome elevator pitch, all of us should at least give him one contact. Come on, I mean, it's not even fair to not give him. We all need it, and if you want to be healthy, forget about that. If you want to be wealthy, connect with Santosh.
Yes.
Who wants to connect with Santosh or knows anybody who can benefit with anything that he does? Anybody for life or general insurance that you know, it need not be you yourself, anybody that you know can benefit. Come on, he's an introvert, we need to help him. Come on, all of us. Okay, Sandeep Nathji, you said. Okay, who else?
Alicia, I will also talk to him.
Yeah. For Dubai, at least, a lot of people need life insurance. We get the worst policies out here. So it's good to connect directly from India and get NRI life insurance for all of us.
Santoshji, don't expect a business straight away, but I can connect you with other people as well. Okay?
That's all we need. That's all we need.
Thanks for reminding me. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for the disclaimer.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, brilliant. So I'll introduce myself quickly because I think I'm talking a little bit and I know people must be wondering what I do. So I'm actually a sales expert. I do sales trainings for CEOs, business owners, and entrepreneurs. And I help you guys to get more customers and clients. So things like elevator pitch, things like blue ocean strategy, these are things that excite me all the time. And that's the reason we're creating this referral network, because eventually connections and network is everything that it needs. I'm doing a 2-hour free sales session for CEOs and entrepreneurs on Wednesday this week from 7 to 9 Dubai time, which will be 8:30 to 10 of India time. So if you know any business owner or anybody who could benefit with anything selling skills, please invite them for a free session, for a free 2-hour session on Wednesday. And it's something which is life-changing. I'm giving away a lot of tips. It's very useful. Does anyone have anyone to connect with or share a contact? Yes, Sandeepji, thanks so much. And anybody else that knows someone or, just, I'm going to show the post, just throw it into your groups and you all can just extend it. If anybody needs a one-on-one where you want to, when you want to review your 2021 sales blueprint, you can connect with me on a one-on-one as well. Okay, excellent. Let's have Nayana going next. And then we'll have Dharmishta. So let's
Hello, everybody. Good morning. And thank you, Alifia. That was a wonderful pitch, I must say. So all those who don't have the pitch, we can speak to Alifia and she'll help us with the pitch. Right.
Of course,
so here goes my pitch.
She is the master.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm part of Brain City. And as Anil said, we are a platform where we have online courses. But we have a product called as Mastermind Program. As you all know, I recently read, just this morning I read this, that 85% of the job which is going to have in 2030 is not yet invented. So it's very important to find our purpose, our breakthrough, and work towards that goal. Of course, if you're planning for 5 years or 8 years or 10 years, this is a good program which is called as Mastermind Program, which is 90 days program, and it is started with 1 week. We are just 3 session old, but still it is open for people who wants to join now. I'm sure we all are entrepreneurs here and we have got our breakthroughs, but definitely you'll have one person in and around you that you think this person deserves to be part of Mastermind Program. It can be your sibling, your spouse, your friends, your colleagues, or even your business partners. You may find that one area which needs to be balanced. So in Mastermind Program, we have something called as Balance Your Life, wherein we focus 8 sectors of your life. And if you want more details, I'm happy to say I can give you a 1-hour pitch on Mastermind because I am a product of Mastermind. We already have 3 batches, which is successfully running, and we have testimonies. So, which gives me a power to talk so much about that program. So if you need more, and thank you once again, Alifia. Last time, the person, it's a difficult name, Khadija, I think her name was. Yeah, she's joined our program.
Okay.
And, so thank you once again for this platform.
That's brilliant. I wanted to do a small session in the end before we get the speaker on board for how much business did anyone get from any connections that we made. But thank you for sharing that. It's very encouraging, Nayana. So that's lovely.
So thank you once again for this platform. So make best use of it.
Awesome. We love it. So do share with your mastermind members as well and let them join and come in on a Saturday morning because it's absolutely free. So more businesses that can come on board, we can help each other a lot more. So
I must say this, we announce about eConnect in our 5 a.m. program, wherein we have 100 plus people attending.
Yes.
So we talk about eConnect in all the platforms, even ebook and Young.
Amazing. So that's excellent. So for all of us also, let's share this and spread the word with a lot more people so that, more people can come. And the more people come, the more we can get connections from different people's networks. Is anyone interested in the mastermind program that Brain City and Nayana is offering?
Yes, of course. I'm interested.
Santoshi, okay. Who else? Anyone? So it need not be you for yourself or me. You can also have someone who could benefit from it and could potentially connect with her on a one-on-one. She's going to share a post as well, and the least we can do is just spread it out to your networks and to other groups, and hopefully someone will benefit. You never know who's ready. The right product reaches the right place and the right table by default. So all you can do is just spread the message, and definitely the right people will be blessed. Okay, let's have Dharmishta next.
Hi all. Good morning, eConnect. All of us are talking about health wealth check, and here I am taking it ahead. By living, I'm into insurance, mutual fund, mediclaim, wills, and alternate and passive income. Pradeep, one-stop solution for all financial queries and savings. Our main query, our main ask, what we had for today's session was a person who could help us in our website, and we've already got the answer here. So now my next task is, if you know even one person who is planning to review his financial portfolio, do help me connect to them, and it would be our pleasure to help them not only channelize their current income, but help it grow 10 times along with his passive income also. So that's it from me. This is Dharmishta Shah, leading financial advisor based in Mumbai, India. Services span world. Thank you.
Brilliant. So we have a financial expert who's helping us with growing our funds and finances. So does anybody want to get rich from this group? Nobody wants to. Anil, you've okay. Does anyone want to connect with Dharmishta to figure out your financial assets and make sure they're in place to really double, or she's promising a 10x? Nobody? Nobody knows who needs more money in your entire network? Wow, we are very happy spiritual people in this group.
Yes, I'll take it one-to-one, one-on-one.
Yeah, but Dharmishta, do keep coming back, because you know what happens is you never know when we come across someone. Yeah. So we never know when we come across someone that would need that. And the first thing that pops on our mind is someone that we already met. So as we grow and expand our group, I'm sure we will know your pitch better and stuff like that. So great.
Dharmishta, also I request you to make a 101 sessions, because sometimes
absolutely.
You need to take that initiative.
Yeah. I also had to connect with you last week, and I didn't end up. Sorry about that. So we'll have a one-on-one because I wanted those financial statements, remember? So.
Because we never had, we had many meetings, but only thing that we could not sit for a meeting on finance. So maybe we will have another one. So
soon to start.
Yeah.
Excellent. Great. So we will come to
Sorry, Alex. Dharmishta Madam and Santoshji, it will be a great help for me if either of you or both of you can connect me to somebody who is into marine insurance.
Okay, let's work on it.
Yeah. And as I told you late night yesterday, Venkat Raja is going to call you around between 12 and 1 today.
Yes, sir. We have already connected with him. As soon as he lands, we are meeting him.
Yeah, good. Okay, that's great.
Sir, I represent Tata AIG as on date for marine insurance. Tata AIG.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So you got your general insurance needs from Santoshji. So you can connect. I've added Anand Kumar's name, Santoshji, in your list of people that you will connect with. So yeah, so I think so Dharmishta is going to connect with Anil, myself, and Anand Kumar if you have marine insurance. Mr. Anand Kumar, why don't you introduce your business next?
Okay, I'm Anand Kumar from Hyderabad. Basically a veterinary graduate from Bombay Veterinary College and postgraduate in poultry science, expertise in all areas of poultry and animal husbandry. Had an opportunity to work in African countries for more than 12 years and developed good rapport and report connects throughout African countries with the government authorities in the Africa. I'm one of the, what is they call it as a chief in Ogun state of Nigeria, which gives me access to all African governments for their tenders and all other requirements. Recently, yesterday, I think last week I was talking to you about something about mangoes. So yesterday we have shipped one. Yesterday we have shipped one container of grapes to Saudi. Okay, so that is our core business: fruits, fresh vegetables, food grains, import and export, licensing in those areas, either on as a broker or as a physical investor and distributor. We work in both the capacities. So any requirements which are into a reasonably good size, we are not interested in small shipments and all that. The shipment should be minimum 10 FCL or something like that. If it is any commodity in that range, please connect me. I'm there to help you, and the one who is helping me out will get his benefit out of it. That's a offer from my side. Thank you.
Brilliant. That's amazing. So I think Mr. Anand Kumar is into export import of food and commodity products, and he is looking for connections and distributors, resellers in the Middle East or anywhere in the world. So does anyone know anybody who's into the food distribution who could benefit from fresh produce that you can actually get from him in large sizes and large containers? Anybody into the food distribution? No one
I feel
network?
the connect for Anand would also be the connect for me.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we have two experts in the food distribution. We also have Taki, who is the next one, who is, we have three people actually in our group for food distribution connections. We all need the same, and you all actually complement each other's business. So I would normally recommend all three of you to get into a Zoom room and see what you guys are doing and benefit from each other, because you all have different products which are not competitive to each other, and you can use the same contacts.
No, in this type of business, see, there is nothing like a competitive product or competition.
Yeah.
Because the requirement comes in a way that I may have to collect it from 3-4 manufacturers to fulfill
Absolutely.
the requirement. So
does anyone have a contact for Mr. Anand Kumar?
I don't consider anybody except myself. Nobody is a competitor for me.
Of course. Okay, so let's have the next food guy. Taki, go ahead and give us your pitch. Taki, are you here? Actually, I've heard his pitch so many times, I'm ready to give it myself. But I can't behave myself. Mr. Sandeep, why don't you go next?
Thank you, Alethea. And I'm here with gratitude to Hariharan as part of eGrowth. This is the first time I'm attending. Thank you so much. I am an author and speaker and trainer. And that's what put my ears up when Anil started speaking. I am on a mission to help more than 1 million people, at least 1 million people, connect with what I call inner power to become stress-free forever. So the area in which I operate is reducing stress, increasing productivity, health, and happiness. And I'm looking forward to collaborate with the people in this group in reaching out to more and more corporates. I've been doing a lot of B2C programs, but I'd like to expand through these networks into B2B spaces. So that's, and I look forward to seeing more of you in the coming weeks.
Nice, brilliant. So are you doing it virtually, Sandeep, for B2B?
Yes, okay. Entirely virtually as of now.
I have a question. Can I ask you the tool? I mean, what is the tool are you using? Is it
That's
NLP?
a brilliant question, Anna. I am using ancient Oriental wisdom. I've had the good fortune of learning for the last 15 years about how our energy works, and how that connects with purpose and consciousness. I used to run a consulting company, and I was actually very disturbed by the way that I was into branding, and I was handling internal and external communications for clients like Genpact. And I was disturbed by those hundreds and thousands of kids who were working like zombies against their biorhythm. And I said, this is not where the future of humanity can be going, at least not of Indian kids. I was in Hyderabad those days. I'm in Gurgaon now. And that got me started on this understanding of why are we here? What is our consciousness about? And it took me to a lot of Vedic gurus, then to Tibetan lamas. I spent months in the monasteries of the Himalayas. And then I worked for about 6 years in villages. And now for the last 4 years, I have been doing these workshops and all on what is the essence of what we knew in Oriental wisdom and how that applies to the modern business and lifestyle challenges that we face. So my tool is the yin and yang and stuff like that.
Wow, that sounds really
Thank you.
intense.
Thank you. Yes, it's interesting.
Thanks for asking.
It's intense. So, Mr. Sandeep, do share your programs and your details in our WhatsApp group. And WhatsApp group, we have this network has about 60 to 70 members who are in our WhatsApp group. So not necessarily everybody comes, but if you share your details and that, you'll probably someone else may need it and they could come on board. But yeah, so does anyone have B2B contacts that you can extend to Sandeep for expanding his inner power program that he has for individuals and corporates can be very, very stressed as well. Does anyone want to extend?
Yeah, of course, we will connect. I will connect him on.
I've got Anil and Nayana already. I've listed you guys.
Because we have online book clubs as well, so that I can call you there, and then further we can actually come on the BrainCity platform if it is energy is matching. So definitely we can.
Wow. I have spoken at the empowerment talks about 6 months ago.
Yeah, so it's the same. It's the same. It's another product of BrainCity.
They're part of the family.
Let me quickly go to Srijit, and then we have Mayur, so that we can then hand over to our speaker for the day as well. Yeah, I'll allow you to one-on-one connect after. Srijit, are you here?
Hi, good morning all.
Good morning.
I'm Srijit. Before starting something, this is my first session, I think, thanks to Jayashree, ex-banker. So let me introduce myself. Actually, I was into healing, Reiki, pranic and all since 20 years. But I was working otherwise. I was actually into supply chain management since 15 years. And lately I was working with IKEA. I just gave my resignation papers 2 days back in this time, just imagine. And I'm completely into entrepreneurship because I've got a very good salary from IKEA and I'm leaving that and I'm getting completely into Feng Shui home interiors. I've launched this company 3 months back and it's doing very good, especially for people who are going through a lot of tough times, because the results actually made me to think to do something for all the people in the world. I'm doing it globally because I already have 3 clients, one from Muscat, one from UK and one from India. And apart from that, in Dubai, obviously, I have at least 1 or 2 clients every day. Basically, I help people who have lost jobs to get their careers back, who needs money, who are having financial issues, who are having relationship issues, and even health issues. What Feng Shui does is actually started off with Vastu. Then there were a lot of questions unanswered, so I wanted to go deeper. So Feng Shui was something 4,000 years. It's 4,000-year-old knowledge coming from China. Obviously, the base is Vastu if you go deeper. But the thing is, in Vastu, actually, there is only one group that is called the East. So for everyone and everybody, it's East. So everybody focuses on East. If that was the case, a whole billion people would have been millenized by now. So in Feng Shui, there is one more group called the West group. So whatever doesn't work for East works for the West group. So there are 2 groups, and basically what happens is if anybody knows about the secret, like how the right brain works, how the subconscious mind works, I think they can pick it faster. That's why I do a law of attraction coach also. Training also.
Nice.
It's basically the elements. You have elements. If I talk to you in physics, like I talked in science, you have iron in your body, you act as a magnet, Earth acts as a magnet. You align yourself with Earth properly. So when you get up, you actually feel good. Your blood, the brain, everything works fine. But if you go against the magnet, obviously you will feel frustrated, stressed. So I tell you where to sit, where to sleep, so to face your success direction, to face your relationship direction, or face your health direction, or even your wisdom direction when you're chanting or when you're praying. So I guide people based on their house plans and the compass readings. It's a lot of calculations, a lot of mathematics. That's why it's so precise and so the reason you get so much good results is because of the calculations. And I'm very happy to change people's lives, and I'm looking forward to help anybody and everybody.
Awesome. So
and there are
anybody
cases.
and everybody in this group, do you have a connect for Sanjeev? I think for everyone. So we have Sandeep Nath. I think he's described his services so detailed already. And who else wants to connect with Sanjeet? Sanjeet, thank you for sharing. I think you're doing some. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. I think you're doing such great this thing at the right time. And congratulations to seek out freedom for yourself and get out from the shackles.
I'm coming to India next month. Actually, I have a celebrity guest for they want to do their home, and I'm looking forward to some other houses also.
So feng shui in the houses. So if anybody wants to do feng shui in your houses or in your life, then he's your man. So you do online services, huh? So how
I do online. Yeah, I do online consultation as well.
Okay. So let's just have anyone names who want to connect with him. Let's raise your hand, and then he's got a lot to share. He's got a lot of knowledge. You can get a one-on-one with him. And maybe Sanjeet, if you keep coming often, we will let you do a presentation shortly. Because the people, we have members that keep coming often, and we allow them to pitch their business as well. So people can benefit and understand more clearly what they do and have. So does anyone want to understand deeper into law of attraction or any of these services?
I will meet you, but not this week, because this week too many meetings. So maybe
but I'll write your name anyway. So we can you can liaise and connect whenever you can. Sanjeev,
I just want to add one more point. I'm actually looking for a franchisee in India. I mean, we have a system. I've actually added the website. It's Feng Shui Home Interiors. We have a retail section also online, which supports everything. You can buy online.
Sanjeev, you will have to honestly stop here. Srijit, sorry. We will just, allow, because we don't want to hijack the rest of the program, but we love what you do. And I want to show you that. So Mr. Anand Kumar, I've written your name. Sandeep, I've written your name. Does anyone else want to? See, it need not be, again, let me remind you, it need not be you who needs something. You could benefit someone. If someone is doing a new house, a new office, a new life, or someone is suffering from job losses and stress or anything, he can support you. He's done healing Reiki forever as well, right? 20 years. So Dharmishta, do I write your name? Yeah, okay. Okay, excellent. So Sandeep, I'm writing mine as well.
Not Sandeep, Srijit.
Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Because half your name is hidden. Okay.
Sorry, Alifia, you can write my name also, so I will meet him in the coming days.
Awesome. Anil, I've got yours as well. So a lot of people, Sandeep, Anand, Alifia, Dharmishta, Anil.
Which city you will be visiting to India?
I'll be coming to Hyderabad actually. From there, I'll go to Pune.
Come to my hometown. I'm in Hyderabad. We'll meet personally.
These cities in India are not like, next lane, It looks like, okay, I'm coming to India, I can come to all the cities, right? It's like a continent.
I was asking specifically which city.
Awesome. I'll let Anil take over and introduce our guest speaker. Taki, are you here? Taki, we called you earlier. We missed you. I can give you his pitch, but okay, I'll let him do it. Anil, go ahead and introduce our guest speaker, please.
Thank you, Alifia. Let me introduce Paritosh Pathak. As he was boasting about his name, so I just checked his name. Paritosh name literally meaning delight. That's a Sanskrit meaning. And it's India's only one strategic networking coach, speaker, and committed to helping individual business and organizations become strong. That's why he's here. He has trained corporates like HSBC, Genpact, Australia Trade Community as an international trainer, and with his ability to create impact to speak, but there's also a sought-after international speaker trusted by platforms like MDRT, that is the US and India. And also, very interestingly, he has written a book on conscious networking. Friends, help me in welcoming Paritosh Pathak onto Entrepreneurs Connect platform.
Right. Thank you, Anil. Thank you so much for inviting DBS. Thank you so much for creating the Connect. Well, so guys, before I get started, Alifia, I want to apologize. You kept asking if anyone has a connection. I wasn't speaking then. That's because I was looking up things as people were talking. And there are a few connects that I'd like to extend right now before I jump in. So Sabri, there's a friend of mine, Raul. I remember long back he was um, making posts on social media about how he was struggling to get more visibility for his daughter, I think, who played tennis or badminton. So I'll reach out to him, and if the age group and everything matches, I'll get a connect through to you.
Thank you so
Um,
much.
my pleasure, absolutely. Olivia, I'd love to have more information about your sales training program so that I could check on my calendar. I'd love to come in. And same goes for Nan. I'd love to know more about the mastermind program. Sandeep, I love your website, the way you've done it. I looked it up when you put it in. So it was amazing. And any open programs that you're doing, energy work is something that is very, very, very personal to me. Here I've got my kind of meditation spot set in. So it's something that I do on a regular basis, and something that I'm looking to deeper my journey into. So I'd love to know where and how I could participate. And Shriji, same about you. If anything that's happening that can allow me to learn a little bit more about your work, how I can understand it more, I'd love that opportunity. Right. So that's from my end. Now jumping in. So giving before giving. All right, cool. So guys, my name is Paritosh Pathak. I am father to a 6-year beautiful girl, a 4-year-old handsome dog, married to a superwoman who's a life coach, sits right next to me, right? And one of the things that I'm most proud of in life is that I've saved 2 people from drowning, even though I can barely swim, right? Now, professionally, I'm a strategic networking coach. I help people more than double their opportunities from networking within a short period of 6 months and all, without feeling limited by skill set or time. And the mission that I have in life is I want to make this world a better place by creating networkers who believe in the power of giving. Okay. My journey started into networking when I accidentally attended a BNI meeting in Bombay. It left such an impact on me that I quit my job 10 days before getting married, bought the franchise for Gurgaon, ran it, brought it here, went through 363 rejections to get the first member in, then launched 4 chapters for BNI here. And then because of philosophical differences, I moved on, moved into training and coaching business. And for the last 8-9 years, now I have been training on this skill set of networking, right? And the reason I've survived in this skill, in this business, is because I was fortunate. I'm not taking credit, I'm giving credit to whatever superpower almighty is there, right? Because of the assistance of an external intervention, I've been fortunate to take this skill of networking and turn it into a science, right? And this is science today that anyone can master. Basically, the ethos is this, that we all can network, we're just making a couple of mistakes. And once we correct those mistakes, we have no problem. We're all designed, programmed through our DNA to network. Okay, so I use those principles, and let's get started. Quickly, Anil, how much time do I have with you guys?
Olivia, could you answer?
We normally hard stop at 9, so we typically have 15 minutes for you. So we can go on up to 8:55, which is 15 minutes, and then we have 5 minutes to close.
Done. Okay, cool. So let's get started, guys. Now, because I have 15 minutes, I'm going to jump straight in, and I'm going to play at pro level with you guys. I'm gonna skip the basics. Okay. Now, here's the question. Ask yourself, do you believe you should be getting more business and opportunities from networking than you already are? And if the answer to that is yes, there are a couple of things that you have to keep in mind. Now, one, networking is not about generating more business. One of the biggest reasons you don't get business from networking is because you're trying to generate more business from networking, right? Look at it this way. I'm here today. This is my chance to network with you guys. Now, in 2 scenarios, in which scenario do you think you would want to do business with me? When I come in and I talk about my business and I say, this is my workshop, this is my training, this is how great I am, I'm international guy, blah, 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 these are my achievements, come and join my workshop. That's option 1. And option 2 is when I come in and I try and make a difference in your life. Maybe just a little one, maybe a big one, I don't know, right? But I take my field of networking and I contribute in your life, right? In which case would you want to know more about me, consider being trained by me? A or B? Tell me.
B.
B.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So that's one very important thing. The fact that we have a secret intention behind our head and we pretend, no, it's not there, but that's a primary reason to network. That reason is the reason we are struggling in networking. Okay. Now, when we want to sell, it creates pressure. Oh, I want to sell. Is my introduction good? Is my pitch deck good? Is this good? Is that good? Right. Now, what's happening is that pressure does not allow people in front to really know the kind of person that they're dealing with. Right. Now, what's happening is with all that pressure and everything in mind, I am leading with my competence. I'm coming and bringing my card out and I'm giving to you and saying, hi, my name is Pratosh Parakh, I'm a strategic networking coach. I do it right. But here's the thing. People don't respond to competence. They respond to character. Who you are, what kind of person you are. Ask yourself, how many times in your life have you given business to someone that you just met? You've not seen their website, you've not evaluated them, you've not done anything. It's just because you liked that person. There was something about that person and you decided to work with them, right? How many times it's happened? And I'm sure since I have 15 minutes, I'm not again to ask questions, okay? Right. So how do we get this right? How do we get this right? If you want to do networking right, you have to stop looking at networking as a singular activity. You have to divide it into 3 segments, right? Segment number 1 is skill, which is your ability to connect with people, right? The segment number 2 is system, right? Are you clear how many people you need to meet? What's your goal, etc., etc.? And the segment number 3 is strategy, right? Strategies, referral strategy, this networking platform strategy. The problem comes in is that the moment we want to network, we straight away jump to step 3, right? We straight away go to strategy, right? A lot of people start thinking, oh, I want business from networking. Let me go start attending conferences. Now, conferences is a part of strategy. But if your skill set is not right, if you don't have the right system in place, the strategy is not going to pan out. So what happens when we go to conferences? We meet people, we get a lot of business cards, but then we hesitate to follow up, right? Or we come back and we send those emails, same email to every person that we have met, whether they're interested in us or not, right? So let's correct this. Skill, first one. Who you are matters the most. How real you are matters the most, because people don't respond to what you do, they respond to who you are, right? So step 1 is to be completely real. If you're pretending, other people can tell, right? But what's happening? In skill, understand this, that keep the agenda of business aside, right? Make other people priority, right? See what you can do for them. Because when you can do for them, they will fall in love with you. And when they fall in love with you, you don't have to sell. They'll sell for you, right? But what comes in the way? Number 1, we don't really understand how networking has to happen, okay? For networking to work right, what you have to be is you have to be interested in the other person, genuinely interested in the other person. The key word is genuine, right? Most of the time we're talking to people and we're trying to qualify them, right? I want to know what you do so that I could know whether you're my prospect. If you are, I'm going to sell to you. And if you're not, I'm going to go on to the next guy, right? You have to stop that. You don't know who this person knows. You don't know that the person that you're about to ignore could have your biggest customer of life just one phone call away from him, right? So stop ruling people out. Whosoever you're spending how much time with, be completely genuine with them, okay? Now, next thing is your fears kick in. Typically, the 3 fears of networking. Fear of rejection, right? What do I say, right? A lot of introverts have this fear of rejection. What will I say? What will I talk about? I don't know what to say. I don't know how to have conversations. And extroverts have this fear of rejection. What I say is, whatever I say, that doesn't go right, right? Will I look needy? Will I look pushy? Will I look silly? What if that person ignores me, right? So that's fear of rejection, fear number 1. Fear number 2 is fear of being sold to, right? Which is not your fear. So if I'm approaching you, you are having that fear. I come in, I get my business card, and I come to you, and I'm like, hi, I'm Paratosh Parakh, and you go, here goes my 5 minutes. Now comes an elevator pitch I don't want to listen to, right? So that's a second fear, fear of being sold to. And the third fear is the fear of no return. Right? Why should I talk to this person? This person's not my prospect. Right? I don't want to waste my time with this person. I want to go on to the next person. So let's talk about these three fears first. Fear of rejection. The fear of rejection comes in when I want something from you and you have the power to give it. So I want your time, I want your check, or I want your approval. Right? Anytime I'm wanting something from you, I have the need and you have the power. And I want you to reverse this. So instead of seeing what can I get from the person, just start seeing what can I give to the person. Right? And the moment you start thinking about giving to people, which I can see is the ethos of this platform as well, right? The moment you come around and say, what can I give to people, right? The connect you start creating around you, the kind of network that you start creating around you starts becoming stronger and stronger and stronger, right? So focus on giving. And the moment that happens, your fear of rejection starts to go down. And the most amazing thing is it'll start to happen instantly. You don't need 3 months, you don't need 6 months to practice this. You try it today afternoon, right? And your fear of rejection will start to go away, right? Fear of being sold to, second fear, which is the fear of the other person. That other person is feeling, why is this person selling to me? Now, the moment you're not selling and the moment you're giving, the barrier of the other person starts to go down because you're not selling them anything. And what happens then? So imagine this situation. I met you at a networking event. I approached you. I told you my name. And from that moment on, I was just talking about you. I wasn't talking about me. I didn't even tell you what I do. I didn't bring my cutout, everything in. Okay. So how long will it be? If I'm talking about you, how long will it be before you start wondering, by the way, this is a nice guy. What does he do? Right? A minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And when you get interested in me and when you ask for my introduction, your barriers are down and your receptivity is up. And research says that when people ask for something, they are 80% more likely to acknowledge it, to receive it. So the thing is that if I want you to ask for my introduction, I have to stop introducing myself and I have to focus on you. And then you'll ask about me, and then you're more likely to work with me. And effectively, using this, you're putting lesser effort in networking. It takes a lot less effort than coming up with the elevator pitch and giving that pitch all the time. I'm not against elevator pitches. There's a right time to do the right thing. The right thing done at the wrong time yields no result. Okay, elevator pitches are great. I started with one. Okay, cool. So, fear of being sold to, fear of no return. Oh, let's just talk karma for a moment, right? Simply. Law of karma says whatever you do comes back to you. It does not say it comes back to you from the person you do it to, right? So if I help someone today here, I could get help from someone completely different in the world coming my way, right? The karma is not transactional. It is not individually. It's not inclusive of the relationship, right? And then I go back to the earlier conversation. So I may think right now that, let's say Anil is someone who's, well, Anil is not my prospect. Why should I sell? Why should I even spend time with him, right? Hypothetically speaking. But what if Anil knows one of my biggest clients in my life, the potential of someone being my biggest client? Anil, that person's Anil uncle, Anil's friend, Anil's spouse. I don't know that. So if I keep operating from a mindset of, do I need to spend time with this person? Well, I'm not really networking, right? And think about it. Most of the time when we're out there networking, is our intention to network or is our intention to sell? We have confused this topic, right? I want to give you this very beautiful definition of networking that's been in front of you all your life, but you perhaps have missed it. Networking says networking. You're only networking when your network is working for you. If you are having to work, if you are having to go and solicit business, if you're having to go and get referrals in, you're not networking, right? So the moment you become a networker who gives, who creates opportunities for other people, it just takes a very little bit of time for your network to start responding. And then you sit in your office and opportunities come to you, right? I did not reach out to this, right? It was DBS who created this opportunity for me. Similarly, I've done projects all around the world. I work with the best of the corporates. I charge my price. I don't work below a certain price. And all of that happens because people come to me. And here's a fun fact. I'm a corporate trainer as well, right? And I have no certification in the business that I'm in. And those of you who understand corporate training, you know how difficult it is for someone to become a trainer in the corporate world without a certification, right? And that's the power of inbound effect, business coming to me, right? Skill part, summarizing. Stop trying to sell. Stop pretending. And I'm not asking, I'm telling you, you are pretending because the world is, right? And don't mind me saying that. I have 15 minutes. I want to create an impact in your life. So I'm not trying to be nice. I don't want to be your friend. I want to be your best friend who tells you really the truth. Okay. So you are pretending. And number two, people can tell because you can tell when someone else is pretending. So if you want business, stop trying to get it. Start giving. And platforms like these are such a great opportunity. It's so effortless giving business here. If I have to find so many people in my own network, it'll take me a couple of days to get across to so many people. And out here in 2 hours time, I have an opportunity to create as much value as I can, right? That's where this makes perfect sense. Number two, let's go to system. Now, system is this. You need to know how much business you want to generate from networking. So those of you who are members here, you need to know how much business you want to generate from Entrepreneurs Connect, right? Then what you do is divide that into the number of clients you need, right? And then you apply your conversion ratio on that and you say, okay, if I want so many clients, how many prospects do I have to meet, right? And those number of prospects then become your referrals. So let's say you come down to, I need 3 referrals a week. And then comes the most important thing. You have to ask yourself, am I putting in enough effort in Entrepreneur Connect to generate 3 referrals a week? Now, what does it take? Maybe it takes one-on-one with the members to generate that. Maybe it takes regular coming to the group to generate that. So you got to question yourself, am I doing what I need to do to generate 3 referrals? So system is essentially about goals. Your goals being converted into measurable action, right? Same applies to Entrepreneurs Connect, same applies to BNI, same applies to your clients. When was the last time you reached out to your best client and just had a cup of coffee? Right? How strong is your relationship? If I asked you to take the top 20% of your clients, just top 20, right, and asked you to give a ranking of relationship strength, relationship, right? Would you come out with a good score or a poor score? More likely the latter, because you contact your clients when you need to collect payment or when there is a business need, a transaction due, right? Now, look at this. These are people who know you, like you, trust you. They have paid you. They've been working with you. This is the easiest source of new business opportunity. But the way our mindset has been formed, we ignore the gold mine that we already have, which is our network, which is our clients, and we're constantly running after creating new opportunities, right? Your business can literally double, and I'm not exaggerating, your business can literally double if you understand which part of your network you're supposed to focus on. And that begins with your clients, right? So do a relationship mapping of your clients and ask yourself, how strong is my relationship? And then wherever a relationship is not strong, go sit down, have a cup of coffee, add value in their life, give something to your client that you're not going to bill them for. Move the relationship up, right? And then watch the magic work. Okay, right. There's more to system, guys, but I'm jumping to strategy now because I want to respect the time. And strategy, there are a couple of things, right? So there's something called in-touch strategy. Are you in touch with your network, right? So if you're constantly bringing people into your network bucket, but you're not engaged with those relationships, you're putting an effort that has very little to no ROI. Let me ask you this one question. If your existing network, the number of relationships that you have on the 13th of Feb at India time, 12:26 a.m., the number of relationships you have as of this moment, if those relationships started to work for you, would you need anything else? And the answer is no. What's going on? Why are we doing this? That we have our clients who can refer us, we've got our friends who can refer us, we've got a network that we just stay in touch with, it'll create magic. And we're not doing that. And look at it this way: you go to a prospect, you meet a prospect, you spend time, have conversations, create proposals, and then they say no, right? There's a conversion ratio, let's say 80-20. So 8 out of 10 prospects are going to say no. And the moment they say no, what do? You just write them off. You don't stay in touch. How many times has it happened with you that you needed something, decided not to buy it at that point in time, and bought the same thing a little time later? How much time, effort, and money has gone into coming to a stage with the prospect where they can say no? And that effort just goes completely waste because we close the book and we move on. Biggest mistake of your business, right? Referral strategy. Do you know who you should be asking referrals from? Which are the clients you should be asking referrals from, and which are the clients you should not be asking referrals from? And the ones, once you find out, let's say relationship strength, there are a couple of other metrics that go into this, but let's say relationship strength is one factor. So jinke saath aapka, people that you have relationship strong with, those are the people you should go and ask referrals from, but you're not going, right? Now that's business setting and waiting for you. And then when you go, you ask for referrals. The next problem comes in is follow up. We follow up once or twice, and then our ego comes in the way. They're not responding. I have better things to do in life. I'm not going to follow up. No. Here's the rule. You cannot stop the follow up before 5 attempts, no matter what. Right? Minimum 5 follow-ups have to happen. I've been teaching the science to my clients for ages, and the kind of magic this 5 follow-up creates, it's not even funny. Right? So how do you do this right? You make a list of the active follow-ups that you have, and you start asking yourself, what's the next level that I need to go for this? What's the next level that I need to go for this? Basically, if you're not using a piece of technology for your referrals, and if you're trying to remember it in your mind, or you've just told your team, ki inke saath karna, it's not going to work. Right? If you want to turn a lot of business from networking, you will have to start doing something called strategic networking. You'll have to put strategy into it. Okay, which means you'll have to build that skill set because people are going to respond to who you are. Which means you have to set up those systems in place where you can understand your network, you can track who you met, when you met, right? You can map your goals, you know how many referrals you need from where exactly. And then you ask yourself, am I doing enough to get those? Right? And then comes strategy, which is the last leg. Don't jump straight to the strategy. Am I staying in touch with my network? How many people are there in your network who are great gateways for you? But the reason they're not opening their network to you is because you are too busy to stay in touch. You're too busy to call one of your biggest clients and just say, hey, I'm coming over a cup of coffee. No agenda, just want to have a conversation. Right? And you do that. In so many cases, you'll just come back with more business because they'll feel so good about you coming there and they would want to reciprocate. Right? So the reason I want to summarize here, I'm feeling very bad that I'm only able to share this much with you, but I'm summarizing here. 1, till the time networking does not become a function of your business, the way sales is, the way marketing is, it's not going to work for you. If networking is something that you're going to do when you have time, when you don't have that headache, when you're not busy with delivery, when you're not busy with other things, it's not going to work for you. So you got to allocate a particular time, you got to allocate goals, and you got to have an action plan for networking. And I'll tell you this, it is one of the most powerful ways of generating new business. Of course, it's my product. I will praise my product. I better do that, otherwise I'll be out of business, right? But despite me praising my own product, I genuinely, authentically, 100% believe it is the easiest and the most powerful way of generating new business. All we have to do is stop making a certain mistakes, right? We have to change the perspective from trying to get what can I get from Entrepreneurs Connect to what am I contributing to Entrepreneurs Connect? What can I get from my clients to what am I contributing? And I dare you to even have this mindset with your prospects, right? And they'll start running after you. When are you coming to get my check? When do I send my check? Where do I send my check? Because people do business with people, not products and services, right? So we've got a couple of trainers here. Alifia is here, Sandeep's here, right? And Srijit is here. We guys know that people don't hire our product. People don't buy our products. They buy us because they feel this is the person who can help me. And this is not just true for trainers. It's true for everyone. I have potential. Why am I not referring you? You got to ask yourself, why are my clients not referring me even though I'm doing a damn good job? It's because there's a phenomenon called transaction complete kicking in. They gave you the money, you gave them the value, transaction complete. Now you have not given them anything else, so they have no reason to give you anything else. And what is that anything else? Care, respect, time, more value in their life. Showing to them that they're not just a check to you. They mean more because you're dealing with human beings, not checkbooks, right? So guys, keeping the time, respecting the time, this is all I'm going to share today. If there's any other way that I could be of help to you guys, any way that I could help you in your journey, right, of networking, it would be my pleasure. Just please feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to put in my coordinates here. I'd love to help in any way I can, right? Once again, Anil, thank you so much. DBS, thank you so much. Alifia, great initiative. I wish you guys all the success with this.
Like, this has been such an insightful session. I think we should have canceled the whole event and just had you talking. So many nuggets in like 15 minutes. Imagine what we would have got in 1.5 hours, right? I mean, oh my God, this was action-packed.
Several insights we got. Several
Now you know why I follow him.
Yeah,
in fact, Paritosh, a few things of yours I practice also. So every part of my day, morning 7 to 10 in India is only networking daily.
Fantastic. Then you network way more than me because I don't do that every day.
I do that daily and religiously across platforms. I do networking and I keep doing it daily. And I also believe in giving people. So that's something that I do.
Fantastic. Guys, just one quick thing. I'm posting the link for the book that I have. It's an ebook. I would want to give that. It's a free ebook. You could just go to the URL and get it from there. It's a very good book. The philosophy that I teach, I've tried to put that in. It's a small handbook. It's not a big book. I've designed it to be a quick read, but it's a very real conversation, challenges you about the mistakes, etc., that you're doing and tells you what are the right things to do. Focuses primarily on the skill element, not so much on the system and strategy element. But please get that book. And I'm also sharing my email ID. Yes, please, Anand.
I got it downloaded already.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So Paritosh, do join our group.
Yeah, even I have downloaded his book already.
Yeah.
Can you share your WhatsApp number so that we can connect with you, Paritosh?
I'll send that. I have your number on screen. I'll send that to you one-on-one. Right? I don't want to put my number in a public domain. I'm I don't like this device very much. I try and stay away from it. DBS knows she's frustrated with it, right? But I like my sanity and I like to have easy day. So I'll send you separately one-on-one.
And also, Paritosh is running a mastermind in Bombay as well. I attended one session.
Because do show details of your mastermind. I think some of our members. Okay, so let me quickly ask: any of our members want to connect with him on a one-on-one? And I'm not sure how his time allows. If you're going to be open to connect with any members on a one-on-one, Paritosh, would you? Yeah. Okay. I don't know how you get time to network one-on-one.
I have a training coming up on 9th, 10th, and 11th of April. What I've taught you right now goes 100 times deeper into that. Come in, it's online. First time I'm doing it online. Always I've done it offline, but you could just attend it from wherever you are. It's a 3-day training again, right? That's it.
Okay, brilliant. So do show details of that. So that does anyone want to connect or attend that training here? Let's get you how many Harihara is going to attend that. I think I would as well.
I
Anybody
request
else?
all the rest of the 10 to do it. I'm sorry to cut you, Alithia, but I have been in Paritosh's zone since 15 months, and trust me, guys, he will get the leadership out of you. So trust me, nowhere are we lacking behind. If you want to take your business 10x without sharing your visiting card, he's the go-to-guy man. That's all I can say.
I don't have to sell. She's selling for me. That's the magic of getting for people, right? Cool. So with this, I'm going right over to you, Alithia, please.
Awesome, brilliant. So I've got Harihara, I've got Alithia, I've got Anil, I think, who would want to connect with you as well.
Now we collectively sing the birthday song for him.
Oh, yes, yes,
oh, yeah,
yes.
let's do that. He's got his birthday tomorrow. So yeah. So let's all sing. 1 second. Give me a second.
For the ones who have not heard us, it's Paritosh's birthday tomorrow, and I would not leave 1 inch to wish him all the best.
On a Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah, yes. Paritosh, you're on mute. You're on mute.
Happy birthday,
Oh, you're on mute.
my friend. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paritosh. Happy birthday to you.
Amazing. Cool.
Wow,
So, thank you, guys. I'm posting in my address for the birthday gifts. You can send them over, please.
Yeah, do that. We want to come ourselves as the gifts.
By all means, love to have you guys over.
You
and
post your address and I post my pops to you. I send my pops to you.
Thank you. Anyone of you ever come in Gurgaon, guys, I'd love to catch up. Right, just give me a shout and something catch up here. Right.
He's an excellent host.
Awesome, lovely.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for that.
We're all going to connect with you. And Paritosh, if you're in our WhatsApp group for the Entrepreneur Connect, do join our group so that members can.
I will post it all over again.
So maybe we will post your email and this as well into the WhatsApp group so that members can email you if they like to connect. Okay. And yeah, lovely, excited and looking forward to details of your April program so that people can connect with you as well.
Yeah.
If you don't want to share it directly, you can maybe share it with us and we will post it on your behalf so that people can still get the benefit of joining your program if you like.
Sure.
If you want to join our group, do join our group. I'll leave my number now quickly so we can share it on your behalf if you like.
That'll be amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll left mine in the public domain.
You're a brave person.
Awesome. I'll give a minute for anyone who wants to copy anything from the chat. Sorry, I'm not going to summarize today because we've crossed time, but valuable reason for the most valuable reason that and it's very worth it. So please copy whatever you need from the chat group and we're ready to see you back next Saturday at 7:30 Dubai time and 9 o'clock India time.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Tushi. Bye and take care.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming in.
Happy Valentine's in advance.
Happy Valentine's Day.
So we'll see you back next week. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Keep in touch.
Bye all. Take care. Happy weekend.
Alithia, can you share the YouTube link on the WhatsApp group so people can actually see it? Yeah.
I will do that. That's a good idea. I hope everyone's
Bye.
taken anything from
Bye
it.
bye.
I have done it.
Connect.
I have shared that link, but I shared it in our e-growth inner circle group.
Okay.
Okay.
But share it in the Entrepreneur Connect WhatsApp group.
Yeah, sure. I will.
Chalo, connect later on one-to-one. Dharmishta will connect with you personally. Anand Garu, I'll connect with you. Takyuddin, I'm sending your pops today by courier. Sabri, I'll meet you next week at Chennai in person. And Alifia, you owe me one drive in Dubai when I come next week.
Done. I'll be your chauffeur.
Yeah. Kafi connect. Chalo. And then
Bye.
here
See ya.
one.
Take care
So
all.
when are you coming to Dubai? Are you coming virtually or?
Now it is currently virtual only, but in future, as my pops come in, I will be there. Pakka.
Done. Awesome.
Mumbai calling as always.
Yeah. I'll connect with you when I come
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Lund. I'll get time, your appointment, come and meet you in your office. Otherwise,
Okay.
also being the founder member of eGrowth, I owe that to you for the creation part. So I express my gratitude for that to you.
Received it all.
Yeah, chalo. Done.
Okay.
Done.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a great week ahead and see you again.